Let's see if this works. I'm sorry about that. My internet completely just like gave up. Yes, the stream has been resurrected. Let me get to where I can see the actual live chat also. This is extremely annoying. Okay, all right. Thanks to Gun and Alejandro for joining up again. So yeah, hey Benoit. This is what happens every night around this time. For some reason, like the DSL completely just shuts off, and it takes about 3 to 4 minutes for it to reconnect again, and then I have internet. But nobody. The router, the modem is in the basement, and for whatever reason, it just keeps dropping. I don't know if I don't know how the security guys wired up the modem to a phone line down in the basement, because there's not a jack. They must have wired it themselves, I'm guessing. So there's a possibility that they wired it up wrong and it's got some issue. So that has to be investigated. We'll see. Anyway, let's get back to it. So Ashraz had a really good suggestion, which was to try and set the HFY. Wow, why is it not letting me type? What is happening? May have to kill this Emacs session. Let's see. No. Yes. I think that was my fault this time. Jesus Christ. I killed Emacs and it killed OBS. I don't know how exactly that happened. Yes, Alejandro, it's all you. All you. All right, let me see if I can move this over to the other screen. What a day. It looks like I'm not doing any game streaming this weekend if I can't get this internet to work. It doesn't show up on my other screen either, which is really annoying. Interestingly, it seems my webcam video is extremely smooth in the feed that I'm watching on the side. So I don't know which app is causing it to get so laggy. All right, let's do this again. Require live crafter start music. There we go. All right, let's leave it like that. I don't know. I can't even see OBS right now, so I have no idea what's going on the other screen. That's fine. I think we're all good here. So back to it. Let's go to Dotweaver and back into the file. So as I was saying, Ashraz had a good suggestion about how to deal with a font issue, and that is this HFY font. Whoa, it's not loaded. Wire HTML fontify. Okay. HFY font zoom. Okay, so I'm setting that, and it actually did have a decent result. What a Thursday. Yes, it is Thursday in Case's world, apparently. So what package do all these HFY functions variables belong? Let's take a look. HFY font zoom. It's the HTML fontify package, which comes with Emacs. So apparently this has been in there for a long time, and I've never seen it before until now. So that's cool. So let me show you what it looked like, because I think that stream died while I was talking about it and I didn't realize that it happened. So let's serve the output folder. Let's go over to Firefox. Yeah, so it's much smaller now after I made that little tweak. Let me actually make it a bit bigger. I feel like it was too small, like 0.7, let's say. And then I'll go rerun it again. Oh, I need to eval the whole buffer because I have a new Emacs session. And I have to do the straight install package, use package, ESXML. ESXML, there we go. Now we can eval the buffer. Let it do this little business here. There we go, finally. Took a while. Okay, so that's a more reasonable font size. Probably a little bit too big, but it's not too bad. So I can make that be 0.6 instead. But I still need to figure out the issue with the font, because I want a different font. Can I do like Deja Vu Mono? What about font base? I want to take a look at the list of faces. So font. Describe Deja Vu. Deja Vu Mono. Deja Vu Sans Mono. How about that? But this is not working. The face remapping A-list thing. So I wonder if Comic Sans Mono, yeah. I wonder if HTML Fontify is using something else. Look this stuff up, or if the way that I'm using face remapping A-list is not working. Because I don't know like how recently face remapping A-list came about compared to the other thing. So let's put this back to default. And let's also check describe face. What am I looking at right now? It's the default face. Okay. If it's made buffer local, the face remapping takes effect only in that buffer. For instance, the mode my mode could define a face my mode default. Make local variable. Is it not already? Or am I doing this wrong? I thought that setQ local would do that. Yeah, makes variables in pairs buffer local and assign them to the corresponding values. So that takes care of it for me. Oh, really? There's a face remap package? Ah. Add a face remapping entry of face to specs in current buffer. I like that. Never seen this before. And then it returns a value that can be used to remove the mapping. So then, can I do that? Can I set this instead by saying face remap add relative default? Yes. You have an example of this? Because it's not very obvious how you're supposed to use it. Okay, so Emacs face remap. Let's see if somebody online can tell me more about this. Set fonts, okay. There we go. I think this is a good one. Face remap add relative. So this is what it should look like. That's the location where we want to go. I don't know what this mono fur font is. Papyrus. What a great font. Reminds me of the 90s. Papyrus look really, luxurious compared to, normal fonts in the 90s. You're trying to like make a card with Print Shop Pro or something like that. Family courier. Let's go with a height there. And then we're supposed to take the value that comes out of this. Font cookie. Face cookie. So that I can get rid of it later. At the bottom here, to be able to, whoa. Right here, face remap-add-relative. And I think you pass in the face cookie here. Cook your... Now I'm getting hungry. All this talk about cookies. Just get rid of that. Put that there because it describes what's going on. I'm curious if this will actually work. Isn't that courier mono? I don't know. We'll see. So go back here. Well, the size changed. I don't see anything changing about the text itself. And in fact, the text all seems, it says JetBrains Mono. It should be JetBrains Mono, but it doesn't show because I don't